Good evening, everyone. So, I'm Ellen P. San Lorenzo. So, this evening, we tackled about the overview of summative assessment in language learning. So, first, what is summative assessment? So, summative assessment is used to evaluate student ano, students' learning at the end of the semester. Their primary goal is to identify what is student learn or what knowledge they know at the end of the semester. So next is types of summative assessment. So first is written work. So a type of summative assessment that can include essay test or other written assessment. So written work is a summative assessment using essays, tests, reports, or other written assessment to evaluate a student's overall understanding of a subject at the end of a learning period. It assesses knowledge, recall comprehensions, and applications of learning materials. So next is performance task. Performance task is a type of summative assessment that can include project or other activities that demonstrate a student's skills. So tasks are summative assessment where students demonstrate their skills and knowledge through project presentations or other practical activities rather than solely written work. They showcase applications or learning in a real world or stimulate context. So there are types of I have an example. There are some examples of performance tasks. First is debate, presenting argument for and against a particular issues, demonstrating research and persuasive communication skills. So then art activities. So dito is pinapakita naman dito kung paano pinapakita yung creativity ng learners or ng bata. So then next is filmmaking. This is parang pinapakita or create they create they create a short film for demonstrating storytelling, cinematography, and editing skills. Dito is pinapakita nila yung creativity nila sa paggawa ng scenario or story. So next is oral communication. So oral communication is a type of summative assessment that uses spoken word to evaluate a student's knowledge and skills. So dito naman is oral assessments are summative evaluations using spoken communication to gauge a student's knowledge and skills. This can include presentations, interviews, discussions, or oral examinations assessing both context, understanding, and communication proficiency. So I have here some examples of oral communication. First is speeches. Dito naman is pinapakita ko paano i-deliver ng tama ng estudyante yung yung prepare nilang speech sa and tigda-demonstrate nila, demonstrating their public speaking and rhetoric skills. So next is dramatic performance. So dito naman is yung students, for example, yung students is dito sa oral assessment is example dramatic performance. So this yung students is magpe-perform sila ng isang scene,
Ito, malaking halaga daw ang
then
kailangan
i-act
para sa
nila.
usapan.
Based,
At wala
ay
dapat
gagawa
ito
sila ng
pang
sarili nilang scene,
kundi
then
ikaw.
i-act nila
Huwag kang mag-alala. Makakaraos tayo.
for showing
Dagdagan na lang natin ang ating panahon.
i-act nila for showing understanding,
May awatin.
text, and active ability. So, dito parang dramatic performance is
Kamusta naman lagay na pati?
magagawa sila ng sarili nilang scene, then i-act nila na nagpapakita ng parang
Huwag niyo usahan si
ano,
Sophia.
scenario, magkikreate sila ng sarili nilang scenario. Then, one-on-one.
Maiwan ko muna.
Next is class discussion. Participating actively in class discussion, demonstrating understanding of the subject matter and ability to articulate ideas. So next is exams, a type of summative assessment that can include midterm or final exams that occurs after a unit of course. So dito naman is itong isang klase ng summative assessment na pinapakita or ina-identify yung whole knowledge mo or whole understanding mo sa buong semester or buong buong semester na pinag-aralan ninyo. Kung ano ba talaga yung natutunan mo sa buong semester or kung ano yung natutunan mo sa subject na pinag-aralan ninyo sa buong semester. So next is benefits of summative assessment. Measure student achievements, provide a comprehensive use of what students have learned at the end of a unit, course, or terms, allowing for evaluation of overall learning progress. So, dito naman is measure of students' achievements is provide a complete picture of students' learning at the conclusion of a learning period, unit, course, terms, enabling a true assessment of progress. So dito naman is measure students' achievement. So dito is tinitingnan kung ano talaga yung natutunan ng bata at the end of the school year or anong natutunan nila sa course na tinitake nila, course, unit, or terms na tinitake nila. So, next is inform instructional decision. So, by analyzing data from summative assessment, teachers can identify trends and patterns in students' performance, allowing them to adjust teaching strategies and focus on areas where students need additional support. So, dito naman is analyzing of summative assessment. Data helps teachers understand students' performance trends, informing adjustment to teaching methods and providing targeted support where needed. So dito naman, by analyzing data from summative assessment is nakakatulong to sa ating teachers para ma-identify nila kung or makagawa sila ng strategies kung saan sila magfo-focus na topic na kailangan ng estudyante ng magfo-focus na topic para dun sa mga students na hindi nila masyadong naintindihan na discussion. So next is provide external reporting. Can be used to report students' progress to parents, administrators, and other stakeholders, demonstrating their effectiveness of teaching program. So dito naman is summative assessment supplies data to report student progress to parents, administrators, and others, showcasing the success of educational program. So dito naman is ang sa assessment is nakaka-help siya na makipag-cooperate sa parent na mag-report kung ano ba talaga yung yung performance or what kind of performance na pinapakita ng bata sa schools, kung active ba siya or hindi, kung saan siya nahihirapan, para malaman ng parents nila kung ano ba or saan sila dapat turuan yung anak nila sa para malaman ng parents kung ano ba yung dapat na magawa nilang tulong na maturo sa mga bata. Halimbawa, nag-report yung teacher na yung anak nila is nahihirapan nahihirapan sa mathematics. So, dahil sa pag-cooperate ng teacher na coordinate sa parents is, yung parents is magkakaroon ng idea kung paano niya tuturuan yung anak niya sa subject na nahihirapan yung bata. Halimbawa, doon nga sa math is nahihirapan siya sa pag-a-add or addition, subtractions, is pag uuwi sa bahay is matutulungan niya yung anak niya na kung paano ba yung tamang pag-a-add or kung paano ba ang pag-multiply or paano nga ma-multiply, or matutulungan niya yung bata sa kung saan siya nahihirapan. So, next is motivate students. So, knowing their performance will be evaluated can encourage students to study more diligently and strive for better results. So, yun nga, dahil sa summative assessment is kapag nakikita ng bata yung result ng summative nila is nakakatulong to para ma-motivate yung bata na mas magpursige pa sila sa pag-aaral. Halimbawa, nakita nila yung score nila na mataas. So, dahil mataas ang score na nakuha nila is sila na mas lalo pa nilang pagbutihan ng pag-aaral para mas maging proud pa sa kanila yung parents nila. Then, makakuha ng achievements pagkatapos ng semester. Magkaroon sila ng awards or makasali sila sa recognitions, or halimbawa naman is nakakuha sila ng mababang score is makakuha sila ng motivates din para mas pag-aralan nila yung topic kung saan sila nahirapan or walang naintindihan or kulang yung knowledge na nakuha nila sa subject na yon. So, next is identifies learning gap. Helps pinpoint areas where students are struggling, allowing for targeted interventions and additional support. So, dito naman is nakakatulong yung summative assessment para makita ng teachers kung saan ba yung bata nahihirapan or kung saan ba yung bata walang naintindihan or hirap maintindihan yung isang bagay. So, sa student naman is nakakatulong ito para matignan nila kung saan ba sila nagkulang or nahihirapan na subject or topic. So, dyan lang po. Thank you. Thank you for listening po.